So, I'm the knock. I'm the knock in one of the knocks in Seattle. Probably, I'm sure not the only knock. A knock is a non-official cover operations officer for the Central Intelligence Agency. You want to get a general sense of what a knock is. Look at the movie The Recruit with Al Pacino and I don't know the other actor. Anyway, one thing that I do, it's important. It's been important for quite a long time. As long as I've been working for the agency, is that I'm a trusted messenger. That is, people who know have actionable intelligence relay the information to me, the intelligence to me, and I relay it to the company. Basically, that's it. That's what I do. That's not all that I do. Sometimes I develop sources and methods and whatnot on my own. I've discovered pretty much gold mines on occasion. Not really rich gold mines, but well, no, I can't really say that. I don't know, because the actual worth of intelligence is not within my job description. So basically, that's what I do. Today's date is the 7th of September, 2011. So it's 7/11. So it's 9/7/11. Isn't that interesting? If you know anything about convenience stores, 7-Eleven is an iconic store that I don't know when it grew up. I need to research that. And the time is approximately 6:35 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. I'm on Aurora Avenue North, about 9401 Aurora Avenue North. So one of my great problems has been all these years, for probably 35 years, maybe longer, probably since I was a child, or maybe before I was a child. I fear thermonuclear war. I mean, global thermonuclear war. There was this film called War Games, which depicted a high school student who hacks into a NORAD computer system called Whopper, and succeeds in. He gets in the back door and accidentally unleashes the countdown to global thermonuclear war, which would have been the oblivion. That means the annihilation of the human race. Now, I tell you this right now in a very specific manner. The human race has already been annihilated for the most part. The few survivors that remain, well, they're kept under lock and key by my boss. Who is my boss? Well, the highest. My boss is probably anyway, there's no words to describe my boss. Literally beyond any human comprehension. So I'm looking at the what I call the bus from hell, the 358. Now the number on the bus is 2487. So you get a general grasp of where I'm at. Remember, I have multiple job descriptions. I do lots of things. And one thing that the firm is, the company, I don't know, the firm, the company, the Central Intelligence Agency has proposed that I work on, is develop my skills as an assassin. That is, someone who kills for a specific purpose, to eliminate the enemy. The problem is the enemy is not easily eliminated. I mean, really very difficult to eliminate. I have outlined in my my nasty little composition book some methods and means to murder the enemy. But unfortunately, the enemy is not easily killed. I mean, literally, it's. I also saw the 358. It was a 2415. That was the number of the bus. All right. So I've been working. I got hired by the CIA on October 5th, 2009, when I was in Ohio. I was interviewed and scrutinized in April and May of 2009. My application to the CIA, my first application to the CIA, and probably the only one that really mattered, I wrote up and submitted on November 9th, 2008. That was 5 days after the election, the general election, and the one that produced our current president, the one that elected Barack Obama. God bless Barack Obama. So I'm in a hotel. I'm not going to say where because I don't want to be too revealing. But I'm here for a specific purpose. And anyway, so the sun is behind me. It's setting. That is, I'm facing east. The west is to my behind me. I'm looking to the northwest. Remember the film North by Northwest with Cary Grant? That, my friend, is an interesting film in a lot of ways. Not the least of which is, the desperate chase and resulting aftermath on Mount Rushmore. One of the things that happened to Cary Grant when he was being pursued, because he was being pursued because they thought he was an agent. He was a CIA agent. The CIA had set up this dummy agent, this agent that didn't exist, sort of like me. I don't exist. And the enemy, which were basically KGB operatives and their allies, pursued Cary Grant because they thought he was that agent. And at some point they grab him. They force alcohol down his throat. I mean, they pour it right down his throat till he's totally fucking intoxicated. I shouldn't say fucking, you too. And then they put him in a car, and the idea is to launch him down the hill so he dies in a apparent car accident where he was intoxicated. There goes a Seattle police officer. Now, the Seattle police are an interesting group. One time when I had my 9mm, it was in my pocket. I was checking the action of it. You know, I was making sure it was on safe. And unfortunately, I was doing it in a place where someone caught sight of me pulling it out of my pocket. So what happens is, you having a loaded firearm in your pocket is could be construed as a crime. It means carrying a concealed weapon. So anyway, the SWAT team, the Seattle SWAT teams, descends on me when I leave this ophthalmologist's office, eye doctor office, on 3rd Avenue, way down almost to the Space Needle. And anyway, they grab me, pin my arms back, look in my pocket, see the firearm, take hold of it, and they say, "Can we keep this for training purposes?" And I say, "No, I paid for it, I want it back." So they give it back to me, so that's what I have today. And I see one of the fiends walking past me, so I say fiends, and I mean that seriously. So, you could call them fiends, you could call them rogue entities. My friend Pat, when I was in Massachusetts, called them entities. I just call them agents of the opposition. I have another name for them, but I'm not going to reveal it to you because sometimes it's not good to reveal too much Well, I gotta go because another adversary is creeping up toward me. You have a nice day and stay safe.